Everyone, and welcome back to clubbrackets.com. My name's Ian. Today's video is about one of our favourite new products that we've had into the shop recently, the Bebolat Hybrid Challenge Shuttlecock. It looks like a feather, it plays pretty much like a feather, but it's actually a hybrid between a plastic shuttlecock and a feather shuttlecock. So we'll have a closer look at one in a moment, and then we'll get them on court and we'll show you what they sound and feel like and what they play like. So have a closer look at the Hybrid Challenge Shuttlecock here. So what you've got is you've got a cork base, sort of compressed cork. You've got a nylon part here, so it's like a circle that you get around here. And then you've got real feathers on here, just like you would get on a feather shuttlecock. These on the Bebolat Hybrid Challenge are goose feather shuttlecocks, which is really nice. They're quite thin, but the flexibility of the plastic skirt does a great job at protecting the feathers anyway. So that's what they look like. They come in a nice classy looking tube like that, just like the rest of the Bebolat range. And let's go and give them a hit. Right, so we've used the Bebolat hybrid feathers a few times now. Last night I wanted to give them a proper test, as you just seen. So we started off the night with the best shuttles that I could find, the Yonex AS50. If you compare them to the hybrids, you can see they've got a much thicker feather. They're a natural feather, premium quality. The hybrid, much thinner feather on there. So what we did, we started the night with the AS50s, which are lovely to play with, and we ended the night with the Bebolat Hybrid Challenge. This is the Hybrid Challenge that we played with for one game. As you can see, it looks a little bit raggedy, but you can all put it back together just like you would normally with the normal feather. And I have to say, it plays exactly the same after one hard game than it did at the start of the game. General approval from everyone at the club. For what it is, it's brilliant. It flies just like a feather. Earlier in the video I said you can squash it that way, but you can't squash it that way. It hits just like a feather does. Absolutely brilliant. I've played with a few. You can see the wear is pretty consistent. On a normal feather, like this one here, the feathers start to break and chip away, and then, you know, and that one's pretty broken. But you don't get any of that on the hybrid. They just stay as they are. They tend to get a little bit of wear on the ends, but pretty much all of the time that doesn't stop them flying in a straight line. You very rarely get a feather bent out of shape and a spinning. So a really great product. So, Bebolat Hybrid Challenge Shuttlecocks, in conclusion, they are great value for money. They last a long time, they play really well, they last longer than normal feathers. I reckon if you were to stick these in instead of normal natural feathers at most clubs with most people, they wouldn't notice. They are that good. when you compare them to the really nice feathers, yes, they don't quite have the touch around the net for the little slices and tumbles, and they do fly ever so slightly differently. But if you're a club who still plays plastics and you want to move up to feathers, these are a great option because they're not going to cost you a lot. If you're doing junior training, if you're doing coaching, or even if you're a club struggling with the cost of feathers, and you want to find a cheaper alternative, then these really are worth a try. Get yourself a tube and have a go. They're going to be on free shipping from our website to the UK with the code below in the description. So if you check that out, you can use that on our website and it'll just be the cost of the shuttles. So you can buy 1 tube or 2 tubes or 3 tubes or however many you want, and it'll be free shipping within the UK. If you're outside the UK, don't use the code. We won't send it to you for free because it will cost us more to ship. But have a go with them. I really like them, and I think a hybrid shuttle is going to be the way to go for badminton in the future.
Just done with our third session using the Bebolat hybrids. I think that they're a fantastic alternative for casual to intermediate players who are looking to possibly transition from plastic shuttles into feather. Much more durable than a normal feather if you're not hitting cleanly like a pro or an advanced player, whilst giving you more feel than a plastic would and way more enjoyable. It's definitely noticeable they're not feathers, but for someone like myself